So when we see hypothyroid patients, and we see a lot of hypothyroid patients everywhere from autoimmune, which is Hashimoto's, where you have antibodies attacking the transport proteins, which is or the thyroid itself, to actually under converting because the gut's inflamed, whatever the pattern is. If you find yourself in a situation where you have to take thyroid hormones, there's a whole bunch of them out there. The most common ones prescribed in traditional or conventional medicine are for various reasons. They have a lot of added ingredients. So they have to add the hormone, whether it's synthetic or bioavailable, to a carrier because it's kind of small. In order for it to be pressed into a pill or into a pill, they have to add things to it. So those are called fillers. And the most commonly prescribed filler is levothyroxine. And if you've been following me at all, you know that if you have a thyroid issue, you should not eat wheat because it actually looks like your thyroid. The amino acid sequence looks very similar, and it's a cause of a lot of cross-reactivity. And levothyroxine has wheat in it, as well as corn and dairy. So that's the most commonly prescribed thyroid hormone that actually can be causing problems for you. Now, let's talk about a little bit different. I prefer bioidentical. Bioidentical hormones are going to have in them they're actually desiccated from a pork gland. They're crushed up, and then they have T4, which is 4 iodines, T3, which is 3 iodines. They also have T2 and T1, so 2 iodines, 1 iodine. They have calcitonin in them. And so they have all of these things already in there like your thyroid gland would be producing. And if you don't have a thyroid gland, or if you're hypothyroid, you need all these pieces. Now, what's interesting about T2 is it's going to be very specific to your metabolism. It's kind of a big deal, right? So you definitely want to make sure that you're having that. So I prefer NP thyroid. NP thyroid is the one that has the least amount of added ingredients. It has corn in it. Can't get away from it completely. But here's something that you need to know. If you have Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune attack, some people don't do well on those whole glandular compounds. And so sometimes you have to actually do the synthetic. And if you do, the best one for you to do is Tirosint. It doesn't really have any added ingredients that I've seen. So make sure that you talk to somebody. And here's the other thing. You really need to have a T4 and a T3. And so the best T3 is going to be the liothyronine. So the liothyronine and the Tirosint, those are going to be your best combinations for low allergens. Because remember, the reason why you got Hashimoto's in the first place, highly probably, is because your gut was leaky and you had this immune dysregulation secondary to a number of different factors. So when that happens, you have to kind of look, of course, at the whole picture. But I do find that certain people have to take thyroid medication. And if you need it, don't blow it off. You need it, right? Because if you don't have enough, your metabolism can't work. Your brain can't work. You're not going to build things properly. It's a big deal. So I just wanted to say, like, pay attention though to what you're taking. Hope that helps.